Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of DoughJo Setting. Today we are going to finish up our Let's Set series with Let's Set V7. I know some of you wanted me to go higher than that, and right now I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to focus on some other things, other topics to cover, but I am going to be doing a follow-up video to the Let's Set series that's going to be sort of a summary that talks about a lot of the things that we had covered in previous videos. It's going to talk about a lot of things. It'll talk about those harder grades and why I'm not necessarily going to go into setting videos. So be on the lookout for that video. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you know when that drops. And let me know down in the comments what you want to see next. But let's set a V7. So for this boulder, I ended up choosing a good array of holds. There's some that are pretty positive, some that are not so positive, but the feet, a lot of them are smear feet. V7, I think that we need to require climbers to be smart. I'm not the strongest climber, but I'd like to think that I am a smart climber. So that's what I like to promote with my route setting. It's great to be able to jump from hold to hold and be able to hold a crazy swing, but getting through a really technical sequence that requires a lot of body tension and body awareness is more interesting to me. I think the goal of this climb is to get a good mixture of both of those things. V7 is an interesting grade because it is hard. That's a grade that not a whole lot of people do. Especially outside. Honestly, I feel like there's not a huge difference between V6 and V7. Maybe V7, some of the body tension required is just a little bit greater, maybe the holds are just a little bit smaller. But overall, it's pretty similar to V6 in my opinion. One thing about V7 and higher is that I think that it's a lot more cruxy. With those lower grades, you will hear people like, oh, the crux is this move, oh, the crux is this move, or whatever. I think with V7, there are a lot more cruxes involved. On this particular climb, from these two to these, it moves hard. Those hitting the first one is really hard, and the bump is even harder. Going into the undercling is really hard. It's very sustained, it's very hard. Overall, that went pretty well. Not a whole lot of changes needed to happen, so I'm pretty happy with it. So that is the end of our Let's Set series. Be on the lookout in the next few days for sort of a summary episode. I'm just going to sort of answer some questions that I got in the comments about these, maybe go into a little bit more detail about some things. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll catch you next time.